Y'all thought I was gonna forget KSHMR's album review? Get out of here. What's up everybody, Adam here with Sidewalk Talk EDM. Today we're going to do a reaction / review, more probably review, but also first time hearing it, for KSHMR's newest album, Harmonica Andromeda. That's a mouthful. Try saying that 5 times fast. Harmonica Andromeda, Harmonica Andromeda, Harmonica Andromeda. Okay, maybe not. Before jumping into it, the idea behind this is basically stems from the harmonica being a very simplistic and small and pure instrument, and Andromeda being a far-off galaxy, a massive universe. With those two in mind, kind of contrasting each other just in terms of sheer size, we're left with kind of this ambiguous idea of a small entity entering a large universe, I guess is the intention behind it. It's also been said that this album draws from multiple countries and different cultures in terms of instrumentation and sound, so we might be getting quite the diverse set of songs. I'm not really sure. But enough speculation with all the deeper meaning and all that. Let's get into the actual music itself.
Step right up, freaks who bless their mothers and are nowhere.
Interesting start. Yeah, really unique instrumentation right off the bat. Thoughts on the intro? I know there was, he mentioned this kind of being like the idea of like a carnival sound to it, and I did get like elements of there with like a little bit of the dialogue in the beginning, step right up and all that. Intro felt pretty tame. It kind of had like this dystopian sound at times with that like whining, like kind of got the illusion that you might be entering into like a foreign place, aka Andromeda. Let's see how it evolves. All right, immediately going a little bit of that Latin influence with the reggaeton beat going. Like those trumpets. They sound pretty real. Wow, some bass to it. This is so unique. Yeah, it's a little bit of those carnival vibes too. This is cool. Sponsored content. Kidding. The second half sounds a little otherworldly. Oh! This is surprisingly bassy. I wasn't expecting that. Oh man. This is one of the cleanest tracks I've heard in a long time. Everything's got space to breathe. Wow. That's a definite add. Off to a really good start. Okay, automatically got like a more Western vibe. A little bit reminiscent of the Ecstasy of Gold. Definitely can hear the influences. This is very cinematic. I feel like I'm listening to a soundtrack. Wow. Definitely some Indian influence in here. Yeah, some of this sounds like some of the cinematic like effects Sounds like a Hans Zimmer track. Yo, what? This is so cool. Sorry, I'm like mid-hummus chip right now. What a cool concept. He took like classic Western sounds and then mixed it with like Indian instrumentation. Just that overall vibe. All right, Jina and Celine kind of already covered this one, but I didn't want to cut it out. Yeah, when that synth comes in, you're just like, oh, I'm in a new place. Yeah, I feel like this is the arrival. Like the first couple tracks, we're traveling or we're struggling to get somewhere, and now we're here. Karra.
The perfect movement, the perfect time of finding.
Overall, just really feel good vibes. Love the drums. I'll tell you what, context is really key because I wasn't crazy about that song as a single release. Like I was like, oh, okay, it's nice. It's got like, but like in the context of the whole album so far, it makes a lot more sense, and I definitely like it a lot more. Gypsy Waltz. I don't know much about gypsy culture or the music, so I'm probably gonna refrain from commenting on too much of that.
Do not fear me, Gypsy.
Appreciate the little snare pattern in the background. Such a creative build and pre-drop. This is vibey. I honestly think we're witnessing a change in electronic music right now. Like, this feels like very pioneering. Unexplored waters, super unique blends. I don't want to hype this up too much, but I feel like this is going to be looked at as a pivotal album. And we're only 5 songs in. That snare. Kind of dreamy. One of the most notable vocalists in the game. Ooh, like that sound. Yeah, I like the choice of the more natural sounding snare on that. Yeah, I was just about to say that's like the least interesting of all the tracks so far, but then it changed my mind. I think now that I've had more time with this one, I like it even more. Definitely the most classic of his sounds. More straightforward 4 on the floor feel. Yeah, really catchy melody. Probably one of the standout tracks. There's the drums, yeah. It's all coming back to me. When I initially reviewed that, I made the assumption that that was like the closing track, because it did kind of sound like a little bit of like a finale with the saxophone and kind of being like an extended 3-drop or 3-groove song. I think that one's the easiest to digest for the average listener, more straightforward, not as intricate and complex with the instrumentation. I think fans of a lot of genres will appreciate that one more. Okay, so I skipped over the interlude real quick. It's kind of like a preface to this song, the Song of War. Yes. This kind of like little auxiliary percussion. Sounds like drumsticks on the rim of a drum. Wow. Totally different vibe. Love all the kicks syncopating in there. Halftime feel now? Oh, just kidding. Let the violin follow the vocalist, or the orchestra, I should say. Man, some real like bass heads might even get into this. So this is the Peace Interlude. Trying to keep this video not being like an hour long, but felt like I wanted to include some of the musicality and concept to it. Yeah, this really is becoming like a whole movie musically.
I still feel like a lion.
Kind of sounds like Bryan Adams.
Claws worn down and the paper thin. I'll be
I really like this so far.
for you. I will be a lion for you.
Wow, this has some emotion to it. Oh man, I can just see this on main stage right now. Oh, love this. I love this. This is such good musicality. Holy shit. Immediate ad. I'm not even waiting. I want to know these lyrics so I can sing along. This has got to be an instant classic. If this doesn't blow up, then I don't know. That's one of the better written songs in terms of melody, songwriting, musicality, just wow. My only complaint with that one, I would have liked to have just a little bit bigger release, like maybe on the second drop, like have it build up even more. I assume that's going to be one of the biggest tracks, if not the biggest off the album. I absolutely love that. Kind of zoned out so far, which can either be a good or a bad thing. Cool kind of tribal release, threw me off a bit. Really upbeat. A little busy, like everything up into this point felt really, really clean, but that one's a little busy for me, at least on the first half. Oh yeah, saved it all for the end. Just a little bit of a Porter Robinson vibe here. I love that more electro sound in here. Well, my comments on that first half are null and void because the second half came together perfectly. Yeah, continuously surprising me. Alright, if I did my research correctly, I believe this is named after his mom. And this is his vocals for the first time ever.
Mama, don't you cry. And if you're gone before I wait,
Wow.
don't you know
I'm really trying not to get emotional, but this is a very,
so much more than what's got
man, Kashmir can sing. This song will get some tears flowing if you're not careful. This is nice.
Mama, don't you cry.
Damn. Wow. You guys, that was such a raw and vulnerable and just so like genuine song. I don't get emotional over music because I'm usually listening to EDM, and granted, like, you know, it's an electronically produced album, but the end of that was, you know, that was something. I feel like I'm gonna remember this one because I film a lot of stuff up here, and some of the stuff you guys don't even see. Like, I edit out a lot. I just felt so present listening to that whole album. Like, sometimes, you know, I'm very in my head and I'm analyzing music as it comes in and trying to, like, make it entertaining. You know, this was just, like, so easy to listen to, and I was so present the whole time. The album in itself, beautiful concept album. I seldom use the word masterpiece, but, you know, that's got to be up there. Your typical, your casual listener of electronic music probably isn't going to love that. You know, you got to have a little bit of a mature palate and taste to kind of take in that as a whole. Just an absolute stunning show of musicianship, production knowledge, and skill. You can't create something like that with a couple years of experience. I mean, music production takes years and years to even get a remotely good sound. And it shows. I mean, I'm no expert. I've dabbled in it here and there, but you know quality music when you hear it. And I'm almost rendered speechless at this. I had so many things I wanted to say to kind of conclude it. Just an absolutely beautiful project. I cannot be more grateful for KSHMR and all the people that worked on that. That is a beautiful piece of music. I'm sure this is getting positive reviews everywhere. Sorry it took so long to get this out. I know it's probably a week when you're seeing this. But yeah, I don't know much more I can say on that. Just wow. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. Leave comments below. Let me know what you thought. I'd love to discuss all the intricacies and all these songs below with you. Stay tuned for more reaction videos and hopefully album reviews in the future. It just depends on my time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.